Tonight, back in the spotlight, former First Lady Melania Trump, expected to make her first and only appearance at the Republican National Convention. It comes just days after the assassination attempt on her husband. Following the shooting, the former First Lady writing in a statement, in part, "When I watched that violent bullet strike my husband, Donald, I realized my life and Barron's life were on the brink of devastating change."
Do you have any regrets about your presidency?
Since leaving the White House, Mrs. Trump has kept a very low public profile, appearing at Mar-a-Lago when the former president announced his re-election campaign in 2022. And again walking arm in arm with him to vote in the Florida primary this past March.
Are you going to return to the campaign trail with your husband? Stay tuned.
But the former First Lady has not appeared a single time at any of his recent court cases, including his recent felony conviction for falsifying business records in an attempt to cover up alleged hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels, which he denies. Back in 2016, Mrs. Trump addressed the RNC.
You work hard for what you want in life, that your word is your bond.
But later, a staffer apologized after reports emerged parts of the speech were plagiarized from another First Lady, Michelle Obama.
I'm very excited to announce Be Best.
During her time in the White House, Melania Trump launched her Be Best initiative, an effort to curb bullying, which some found ironic, considering her husband consistently mocks rivals on social media and in real life. She spent most of her time in the White House focused on raising their son Barron.
Melania Trump is...
Oh, that's so many stuff. A mother, a wife, a daughter, a sister, a friend, the First Lady of the United States.
In 2018, I sat down with the former First Lady in her only network news interview and asked her how politics and the allegations of her husband's infidelity during that first campaign affected her.
You still have a good marriage. Do you love your husband?
Yes, we are fine. Yes. It's what media speculate and it's gossip. It's not always correct stuff.
Savannah, when I covered the First Lady on the campaign trail in 2016 and at the White House, what I learned is that she does things her way. An aide once told me that she reads everything written about her, but she's very disciplined. So she's very sort of calculated about how she reacts. That's the exact same way she treats her politics. When she sees something, she'll say it, but she doesn't feel like she has to weigh in on everything.
Her statement after the shooting on Saturday was quite remarkable and lengthy. But during this campaign, we've seen so little of her. Also, so little of Ivanka Trump and her husband, Jared Kushner. And they were key White House advisors and surrogates on the trail for Trump before. They seem to be pulling back.
That's right. This campaign definitely has been more about Don Jr. and about Eric as well and their families, whereas it was about Ivanka and Jared before. And it's interesting, Melania Trump is going to be here. I'm sure she'll get a rousing applause when she gets in, standing ovation. People who are Republicans do love her. They would tell me that when I covered her, but she's not going to speak, which is somewhat unusual.
It is unusual not to have a political spouse speak, but she is going to be here, and I think Ivanka and Jared as well. So we'll see them tonight. Of course, we're going to bring you complete coverage of the RNC's final night, including that big moment, the nominating speech for former President Trump at 9 o'clock Eastern here on NBC and streaming on NBC News Now.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.